everybody, welcome back to Mahjong Soul, folks. My name's Yusong. I hope you're having a good day wherever you are. Folks, it's a beautiful day to be playing Mahjong now. I'm trying to stay humble. I'm trying to keep both feet on the ground, but boy, oh boy, are they making it difficult for me. Folks, spoilers for yesterday's video. If you have not seen yesterday's video, please go back and watch that video. I'm going to spoil it in 3, 2, 1. Folks, they're sending us signs that we're the protagonists. Look, I know I'm just a player on this server. I know I'm not the chosen one. I know I'm not on the streamer client or whatever. But we literally got a Yakuman against 3 Saint players. That's I'm Sora fighting Cerberus in Kingdom Hearts. You know what I mean? I'm trying to stay humble. I'm trying to stay humble. Folks, we're going back into the Jade Room today. I'm trying. Look, here's the thing, though. I know that the Grim Reaper is going to come knocking on my door eventually, right? One day, you know, lightning doesn't necessarily strike twice, but one day lightning strikes. It's awesome. And then the second day, that's the exact location where you poop your pants. I get that. No one understands that more than me. You know how many humiliating pants pooping Mahjong videos that I've uploaded onto this channel? More than you can count. Absolutely more than you can count. By the way, the 3 Ichihime players. Okay, very strange winds are blowing today, but I'm not going to question. I'm also going to pawn into my seat when first thing in the morning. Folks, before we get too far into this video, glomps onto you, I want to say this. If you've been enjoying the Zhong lately, feel free to subscribe. I got new videos every single day. You can also leave a like and a comment if you're feeling particularly generous. Helps out the channel such a great deal. It brings us to our featured comment of the day. Hang on, folks. I know I literally just pulled up the comment, but like, there's a carnal desire. There's a carnal desire to go for the half flush. See when half flush Dora? Isn't that grody? Oh, I can't now. I'm in Tenhou. Okay. Robert writes, binge the last few videos. Extremely entertaining zhonging. Also insane how you can just let your stream of consciousness flow through the entire video. Keep up the good work. Thank you so much. Check your PayPal. That's a very, very nice thing to say. It brings us to our second feature comment. I Consume Glue writes, Mr. President, the first place factory has resumed its production. Thank you both so much for the kind words. I greatly appreciate it. Check your PayPals. It's all paid chatters in the comment section. And honestly, they've unionized lately, and I think that it's good for the entire paid chatter economy. Thank you so much for the kind words. We just won a 1-han banger in East 1. It's not amazing, but again, sometimes you got to win a 1-han hand to prevent your opponents from winning a 5-han hand. It's what I like to call stonks. It's what I like to call defensive ball playing. I was trying to say, like, ball knowledge, elite ball knowledge. Oh, no. What did I? Oh, no. All right, whatever. It's going to stay in the video. Well, that was really, that's awful. Oh, my God. That's awful. Oh, my God. Do I need to delete my YouTube channel? Do I need to get off the internet forever? I don't know, folks. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Well, okay. You know what? While we're here, I want to give a quick shout out. You know who has the real ball knowledge? Who the real players, if you will, and notice how I said those both, separately this time. I didn't accidentally mismatch them into mishmash them is what I'm trying to say. Jeez Louise, I cannot talk today, but into one phrase. The patrons, patreon.com/YU_SONG. Link is down below in the description. For $4 a month, you get access to a bonus video every single month, as well as the shout out like you're hearing right now, and a whole bunch of other goodies, including our Riichi Mahjong song party documents and our Riichi Mahjong strategy documents that I myself have written with the blood, sweat, and tears of my lived experience in the Jade Room. Please don't deal in. Thank you very much. Welcome to Cade K. Thank you so much for joining on the Patreon. Look, I hate to be a capitalist conner about it, but they give me the biggest slice of the pie there. It is sincerely the best way to support me. It allows me to continue doing what I'm doing, which is, I don't know, say the worst things that you've ever heard into this microphone. So I'm very appreciative of that. I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart, folks. I sincerely appreciate it. A Crosslord as the dealer, they've called Riichi. And you know what? That's my cue to go. That's genuinely, I'm not fighting this. I have 1 Dora in my hand. There's a chance that we could dance back into an all simples moment, but we're not going there. Why am I discarding 9 of circles? It's because they cut a 6 of circles, meaning that they're not waiting with a 7 and an 8 of circles, lest they be in Zuzzy, Furt, and Jail. And so we don't, the only way the 9 deals in if they're on a single tile weight or a double pair weight, and that's literally impossible considering the amount of 9 of circles that we saw at the time that we discarded our own. So We're playing Elite Defensive Ball right now. Oh my god. Just don't stop. Stop referencing basketball. You don't need to reference ball. You don't need to say that word for it to be a good video, Yusong. What do you think is happening right now? Oh my goodness. It's like you just burned your hand on the stove and you're like, "Oh, let me just reach over the stove one more time. Surely it's not going to burn me this time." Yusong, how are you doing outside of the video today? I'm doing okay. It might seem like it's one of those videos where I haven't slept well. I've actually been doing okay. Luckily, the sleep schedule has been doing okay. I got some, if you can hear some urgency in my voice, that I will fully admit, that is probably pronounced. Why? We are in the throes of summer. And what does that mean? Okay, I gotta keep my voice down for this. The neighbors' children are out and about. There's children afoot, you know what I mean? And one of the favorite pastimes of this neighborhood is kids going right up to my window of this very bedroom and going like this against the glass. Folks, I don't know what to do. I'm not their parent, you know what I mean? What am I gonna do? Go outside and shake my fist? What am I, a Simpsons caricature? You know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna do that. And I'm like, they're kids. They're just hopefully they're gonna grow out of it. Hopefully their empathy, like cognition, that part of the brain starts working soon. And they're like, well, I wouldn't want someone to press their nose up to the windows of my bedroom. You know, hopefully, you know, as they start wanting more and more privacy, like maybe that could happen. Look, folks, if it was actually that serious, I know that I could probably talk to their parents and just be like, hey, you know, it's no big deal. I know they're kids. I just wanted to let you know that this is happening. If you want to say something to them, feel free. Yusong, what are you, a doormat? Look, I'm not good at conflict, okay? I would try to put it as gently as possible, just because I don't want to start a war between myself and the neighbors. Suddenly they're throwing tomatoes or rocks at me. I don't know. I genuinely don't know. Do you really think they're gonna throw rocks at you? No, I don't think they're gonna throw rocks at me, but it's like, I'm scared, you know, I'm a very, confrontation adverse Connor. I'm not even saying that in a good way. Like, sometimes when you're friends with someone, you have to be like, hey, this hurt my feelings, so that you could move forward with the friendship and like even have like a deeper one afterwards. I don't mean to get sentimental on Maine right now, but I think that that's true. And so sometimes, like, I feel like I've lost friendships because of my inability to handle like someone eating my sandwich out of the fridge or something. It's never that simple, but it's like, anyway, I'm not trying to be like, oh, I'm such a pacifist. I guess I'm just better than everyone else. No, that's not even remotely what I'm trying to imply. I am trying to imply that I'm one tile away from Tenpai. Would I slam the like and subscribe button? I think I do. I mean, it would be nice to be able to use the 5 of bamboo, right? It's red. It's glowing in my hand. It's 1 extra Han if we can make it happen. But if I draw into a 6 of characters, I feel like I'm about to YOLO slam, just because we have a Riichi all simples and a double-sided weight at that. Look at this! Look at this! Oh, perfect Ishan 10. What does that mean? Perfect 1 away from Tenpai. We got a pair, a double-sided weight, and an Omega chunk, which is a pair with a double-sided weight attached to it. No matter how we get into Tenpai, we can end on a double-sided weight, and it's gonna feel glorious, folks. It's gonna feel so freaking good when we get there. I don't know what I'm supposed to keep. We could pivot this perfect Ishan 10 to a different shape. I'm not really in the business of that's above my pay grade. I'm gonna dance with the tiles that brought me. So anyway, there's a little bit of urgency in my voice because I'm like, there's no kids around, and so I gotta record the videos as soon as possible. And yeah, it's fine. I'm just scared. Like, I'm not scared that they're gonna see me doing something. Like, genuinely, if that was an issue, I'd be saying something like yesterday. You know, it's more so like, oh, hang on, I see 3 of the 2s. It's so unlikely that you have a 2-3, but it's close to your Riichi tile. And then what is my hand? It's really bad, and I don't want to deal it. And it's close to your Riichi tile. And Zendaya is Michi, and Common is Stonekeeper. Frick! I'm folding this one. Like, folding this one. 3 3s are visible, 3 2s are visible. Folks, I hate to say it. Oh, God, look at that. Okay, now 4 copies of the 3 of circles are visible. Well, 30 seconds ago, it was still possible that they were waiting with a 2-3. Now that is no longer the case. And, Yusong, aren't you embarrassed? No. I stand with good posture, with my head held high, because that's the school of the cowardly fist. That's a good fold right there. Honestly, cue into my games more. You want to risk the family farm for a 0 Han hand? You want to risk it all for potentially a Riichi or a Tanyao only hand? We don't do that here. We go for good plays here on the channel. Yusong, what about all those 4th place uploads? Remember when you uploaded 6 videos in a row where you literally got 4th place? That was during the incident, okay? The things that happened during the incident, I cannot be held liable for. It was a dark and different time. It was honestly a different time. A crosslord is in Tenpai. They're on a double pair weight. Very fair. Riichi Green Dragon hand in the dealer seat. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Although, I will say this is a delectable bounty on the table right now. Look at this. 2 free Riichi sticks because no one won either of the previous 2 Riichi bets. So the 2 Riichi sticks are still left over. And then 2 repeat counters as well. Kind of dank. So a free 2,600 points to whoever wins this round. And that could be me. That could genuinely be me. I've got a pair of the red dragons, but literally nothing else. Now we finally have 3 shapes in our hand. 1, 2, 3. It's feeling bad. I don't know how to... I can't overstate this. This hand... Oh, this hand is bad. Oh, baby, this hand is bad. Do I still pawn red dragon? I feel like I'm really not supposed to. Okay, now I have 4 decent enough shapes where I feel like pawning red dragon or green dragon is kind of dank. Wowie zowie. Okay. Please draw me into another Dora or like a 5 of bamboo. I know that's asking for a lot. I'm asking for some very specific tiles, but that would make this hand go oingo boingo. 3-5 shape kind of dank with it. Look, I'm not averse to going for the half flush in the character suit too, but it's just that we haven't really drawn any good character suit Andes. So I don't want to force it if we don't necessarily have to. We're 2 tiles away from Tenpai. Unfortunately, the Tenpai that we're 2 tiles away from necessitates us throwing the 4 of bamboo, which I'm not really a fan of. Me when a K-pop song switches from minor to major in the same song. Look, I don't want to get into it. But I'll get into it in just a second. But yeah, I don't know if that's what we want to be doing. Folks, I can't draw a good tile to save my life. I feel like someone else is going to be in Tenpai soon, and then we're going to be folding with the green dragons. I got a deadly premonition. Isn't that right, Zach? Okay, I mean, I should just be throwing 4 of bamboo. But this is one of those very spicy situations where not a lot of bamboo tiles are being thrown. I might just have to ride or die. I might have to ride or die with the 4 of bamboo. I don't like it either. I might cut my pair of the green dragons in order to keep the 4 of bamboo in my hand. We'll see what happens. We'll definitely see what happens. Hey, if we never draw even remotely close to Tenpai, I suppose that is also okay. Rylord Shiying, you probably have a Tanyao hand. Certainly don't have a flush in the bamboo suit. And that could be our sign to fold. I'm not even joking right now. Like, this hand is fine, but you'll notice that we're on the 3rd row of discards, and we haven't, like, our hand isn't even, like, guaranteed valid yet, so it's not... Ooh! Whoa, okay. 3 of the 7 of circles were thrown. Maybe I should just be folding 9,000. I think I am supposed to fold mode 9,000. I got 14 tiles left in the game. What, I got 3 or 4 more draws? And I'm supposed to get into Tenpai and... No. Not quite my tempo. Not quite my tempo. I haven't even rocked in the dealer seat yet, okay? This is... You want... This is some elite ball play. It's awful. Why would he say that? Why would you absolutely say that? What are the lyrics to the Riptide song? This is awful. Holy moly. Oh my god. What am I supposed to fold with now, though? 7 of characters that can kiss you on the mouth. That's like a... These are a relatively safe tile. Discarded mere moments ago. Nobody called Ron. I'm gonna assume that it's still safe. I'm literally the last discard. That's a terrifying tile. I can't believe the lack of punishment. Me at the S&M convention wanting my money back. I can't believe the lack of punishment there. I genuinely... I don't know what I'm supposed to throw right now, because 7 of circles also seems fine. I'm going to cut 7 of characters. Literally, I just discarded it. A crosslord is building a summer home over the dealer's seat right now. That is messed up. But now there's so much value on the table. 2,900 points to whoever wins this round. This hand's slightly better than the last hand. Could pawn into an Eastwind, make our hand valid that way. 1, 2, 3. I got 3 shapes in my hand. Oh my god. Me at geometry class be like. Well, the good news about this hand is that we can accept the Dora, and we can accept the Dora twice. So that's not nothing. Like that unfortunately is something. Oh my god, we can't draw into a good tile to save our lives. I gotta stay patient. If I lose patience, I'm gonna play worse Mahjong. I haven't even been in the dealer seat. We're 15 minutes into the video. You can't do me like this. You can't do me like this. Please, please, please. Please don't trap me in Avengers Infinity repeat in East 2. Please. I got things to do today. Oh my god. It's okay. Whatever. We're in here for the long haul. Grab a snack, grab a drink. Let's stay hydrated as Mahjong drains the last last ounces of joy from my eyes. That's not true. I'm just exaggerating. Okay. Oh, by the way. Okay. So you're seeing this video. I believe, if my calculations are correct, you are seeing this video on Friday. Yes, you are seeing this video on a Friday. Right now, hopefully, I'm out of town, so there's no Friday stream. But what I wanted to say was that coming up on this coming Wednesday, so like 5 days from now, I'll be doing a special stream where I literally just stream Mahjong and play games with everyone in the community. And you can just join the games via, you know, Mahjong Soul. So if you're into that, it's going to be Wednesday at 3 p.m. Pacific. Why am I drawing extra attention to this one? Well, I will also be dressed as a horse. And that might sound... You might not believe me, if I'm just going to be honest with you. Like, you might not believe that that is a real thing that is going to happen. But I will be dressed as a horse, folks. I will absolutely be dressed as a horse. Why? It's because Mahjong Soul has a new character coming out, and she's like, I think she is a horse. Now, these are just rumors, of course. Oh my god. There's 3 7s that are gone. I'm 1 tile away from Tenpai. But I don't want to deal in. I am 1 tile away from Tenpai, but I don't want to deal in. But this tile, if not this, then what? If I cut this, then afterwards I have 0 safety whatsoever. I feel like because I have 0 safety after this, I go. Oh my god, it passed, but I don't feel good about it. Okay, well now I have 2 tiles of safety, right? They're not waiting with a 4-5. They could be waiting with a 1-2, but that's kind of bad mode. Oh, there's 3 8s that are gone as well. No, no. It's okay. It's just Riichi Binfu, but they also get the extra 3,900 points. At least I only have to pay out the 2,900 points. Oh, brother. Okay, stay frosty, Yusong. You genuinely got this. You maybe don't got this. This hand, maybe it's a half flush in the character suit, but we're going to need to start drawing some character suit tiles ASAP. They're not giving me the tiles that I need. I can't win with these cats. I got to stay untilted. I literally have to stay untilted. If I start tilting, we're going to have problems. We still need to make it through the rest of this game. Oh, my God. Oh, okay. That's good. I'm not going to say that that's bad. That's good. Maybe half outside hand. Maybe just Green Dragon 3 Dora. Yeah, maybe just Green Dragon 3 Dora. Because right now, if I pawn the Green Dragon, I'm certainly going to discard 1 of circles. Would I chi into 2 of circles and cut the 4? Maybe. I don't think that's the worst idea. Wow, and you're actually going to give me a chance to do it? That's so sick. That's so sick. That's so sickening. That's genuinely so sickening. And you know what's even more sickening? I'm going for it. That's how fricked up this hand has got me. Didn't you literally just say that you were trying not to tilt and that you weren't going to play emotionally? Have you met me? Have you met me? That's what we in the business call a lie, a bold-faced lie. If I pawn that, I can literally only win off of the last copy of the 9 of characters. I don't know how to tell you this. No, I'm not doing that. No, dude, no. Oh my god, I'm 1 tile low. Oh my god, I have half outside hand Dora. It's not pure double sequence because your entire hand needs to be closed for pure double sequence. This is at least a safe tile for the Riichi player, right? They cut it 2 of circles previously. It's just, it got cheated up by yours truly. Okay, second Riichi has hit the stack. If you want to deal in, that's good news. Yeah, that's great news. That's great news bears for me. Kill him with a 77. Speak a little 7,700 for him. Speak a little 7,900 for him. Speak a little 7,700 for him. Let's go. Let's go. Look, I don't have to win. I just have to not lose. Sometimes that's all that not losing takes is left lord, you know, lightning. You dodge the lightning strike and then left lord poops their pants. Is it an elegant way to win Riichi Mahjong? Maybe not. Am I enjoying every minute of it? Yes. Absolutely. Yes, I am. So, okay, Yusong, what else is going on in your life? Thank you so much for asking. This Wednesday, I will be dressed as a horse because the new character is a horse. I will be eating carrots and hay. And by that, I mean I will be eating baby carrots and fries because fries kind of look like hay. And I don't actually want to eat hay. Oh, Yusong, what happened to taking your craft seriously? Come on. I'm not going to eat actual farm animal food. Also, what happened with this collab? Okay, here's the thing. I've really poisoned the well. Like, I can't believe, like, don't tell Yostar. I can't believe they're willing to work with me because it seems like I've really poisoned the waters in the sense that I will often allege that there is an employee at Yostar who handpicks all my tiles such that I experience the most amount of human misery that's even remotely possible, right? So I've started all these conspiracy theories. Suji trap for the 2 of circles. I'm loving it. Riichi Dora Red 5 with a Suji trap. It's absolutely effing diabolical. It's diabolical mode. Oppa diabolical style. Yes. Okay. This just shows I'm not waiting with a 3-4. So the 2 of circles looks a little bit safer. We could get our lunch eaten by a crosslord. The fact that they're not rolling over and dying is really bad news for us. But hey, maybe this might compel them to discard a 2 of circles if they're going to play a little bit more aggressively. Maybe a 2 of circles falls upon their desk and they have no choice but to discard it. That'd be a nice turn of events for us. If we sumo, it's awesome. If we sumo, it's 500 in the dealer seat, 12k points. I'm not. There's no complaining about that whatsoever. Please, I beg of you, do not eat my lunch. I'm trying to do a thing here. Anyway, so it really seems like, from what I've implied, and look at this, they're using the same logic, cutting the 8 because I'm not waiting with a 6-7. It really implies, because I've characterized Yostar as such a sadistic, entity, that they were like, hey, you son, dress like a horse for me. Like, dance for me. Dress like a horse and dance. They did not, and I want to just clear this up right now. They did not do that. They suggested some things. I suggested some things. Oh my god, I cut the door into Left Lord's chasing Riichi and it didn't, there was no problems. Oh my god, oh my god, your weight is probably also not that good. Oh my god, I don't deserve this. I genuinely don't deserve this. Oh, okay. At least it's a safe tile. If a crosslord wants to sumo at this point, I would like that. This is when you hit the eject button on the aircraft and you're like, if you want to just call a sumo and then I still get to protect 3rd place, that's okay. I just really don't want to deal into Left Lord. And then I really me winning here would still be awesome. Let's just be real about that. That would still be awesome. Folks, 2 of circles looks safe. It's Suji to myself and to Left Lord. I'm sorry, everyone suddenly graduated from the school of the cowardly fist. I pioneered. Oh my. Okay, that at least was a safe tile. I thought my heart sank for a second. Okay, we might just have to sail into the sunset. Thank God no one called Ron on me just now. This is a horrible comedic timing to get just absolutely blasted. Can you believe this is a video that I said ball play earlier? Oh my God, it's so bad. It's genuinely so bad. So anyway, they did not do that. They did not coerce me or force me into a situation where I've got to dress like a horse. That was of my own pure volition. I suggested that. So anyway, we're gonna do that to celebrate the new character this Wednesday at 3 p.m. Pacific. I hope to see you there. I genuinely do. We're gonna play some meme games. And we can play some serious games as well, but I like playing the special game modes when we're doing community games, and it's fun to go for Hihi XD Yakuman chants while you're memeing it up. And so, yeah, that's gonna happen. You might hear me mention it on a few more videos as we lead up to it. Sure, I'm gonna cut the 2 of circles. We don't really need it to accept a 3 or a 6 of circles. And at this point, I'd still very much like to draw into another copy of the Eastwind or the Red Dragon. Eastwind not looking as good. Once discarded, twice shy. I could still go Oppa Tanyao style. It's not guaranteed, right? If we draw into a 1 of bamboo, we're still happy, but it prevents us from going for all simples. It's a little bit unfortunate. 7 of bamboozlers, sure. I can accept that, sure. What do I want to see? 4 of bamboo followed by 6 of bamboo. That would be nice. I now have a triple-sided weight here, waiting for the 3, 6, or 9 in the circle suit. Very much into that. I can draw into a triplet of either the 2 of characters or the 5 of circles. Both of those are fine as well. 3 of characters is fine, folks. We're technically inching ever closer to Tenpai, but it's like not good. And if I'm waiting for the 1 and the 4 of, yeah, if I'm ever waiting for the 1 or the 4 of characters, I'm just in Furriton jail, and I don't really want that. Okay, what do I want to see? 6 of bamboo makes me believe in God again. Also, I think I just pawn here. I'm not even kidding. I want to stay in the dealer seat, and I want to earn Tanyao Dora. So it's 3K in the dealer seat, plus another 2K of leftover Riichi sticks, and another 300 points. It might not seem like it. This seems like just a two-on hand, but we're playing for actually like a lot of points up for grabs right now. What is this? My favorite astronauts, etc. song? I believe that is a real reference. That is a song that I like. Up for grabs, astronauts. Like this is yeah. Oh my God. There's like one person in the audience who also likes that song, who's doing the Leonardo DiCaprio meme right now, but it's a banger. It's a certified club hit, as they say. Ooh, okay. So sponsored stream is coming up Wednesday, folks. I also got a new life. Hang on. Pawn on that thing. I think I am supposed to pawn. I don't really want to switch up my weight, but this is technically better, right? From 3 tiles to 6 tiles, and the 4 at bamboo just passed. No one's waiting with a 5-6. Kind of into that. Kind of a sicko who's just kind of into that kind of freaky stuff. Left lord cutting a tile so close to the Dora. I hate that. I think that I wouldn't be surprised if they called a Riichi, or if they were already in Tenpai at this point. But I very much want to stay the dealer seat here. This is genuinely, it's just so many points to play for. If someone else sumos, that's fine. Like we can't really control that, but we want to put ourselves in a position where at least we can claim the bounty as well. I'm not gonna cheat that. Well, bon appetit, whoever's looking for this. If you have the last 5-6, you know, run your heart out. Okay, we're so lucky that this has not dealt in. We're genuinely, we've been guided by like a guardian angel. I'm not gonna deny that. Can you believe that Yostar forced me to wear a horse costume? Like the one employee at Yostar is like, thanks for the ad read, and now we're gonna protect you for a little bit. 5,200. What was I telling you? 5,200 points. Extra Riichi sticks, extra repeat counters. Now I'm making the video longer, but hey, I'm loving every second of it. I'm 2 tiles away from Tenpai with a starting hand. Look at this. 8 of characters or 8 of circles are nut draw right now. I'll take them in any order. Riichi, Pinfu, 1 Dora kind of goes nasty mode. Southwind, not really what I'm looking for. Would I accept another red dragon? Absolutely, I would accept another red dragon. Or another green dragon, but at this point, they're not looking that good. Sure, weirdo elongated shape, how others have described my body. Weirdo elongated shape is also fine. Now, it's so good if I draw into a 2 or a 4 or a 5 or a 7. Or we would even be okay with a 1 or an 8. Like, this shape is actually, like, really, really versatile. Okay, here's my new life philosophy. You know, like, when you're looking for an apartment or you're looking for a job, and like, it drains all the life out of you. They actually base the Dementors from Harry Potter on just doing a job search, and I think honestly it shows in how the characters react. You know how like you do it, and it's genuinely like soul draining for some reason. It's just like this shouldn't leave me as empty and hollow as it is right now. Like, I don't know what about it. And so a lot of the advice that I've gotten, and this is, I feel like this is solid advice. I feel like this is solid advice, is to only do like if you're looking for jobs or apartments, do them. Like, obviously do it, but like do it in 30-minute increments. Like, don't let yourself do it for more than 30 minutes. Now, here's the dirty little secret. If you find yourself getting into a groove, then you can bend the rules a tiny bit. But you really want to be careful not to like overdo it, because you'll end up Les Miserables. You're singing On My Own, pretending he's beside me. You're literally Les Miserables the entire time. I see 3 of the 6s, and I see a lot of the 8s and 9s. I feel like this is my discard. I'm 1 tile away from Tenpai. If I draw into 8 of circles, the chase here isn't even that bad. I feel like this is a good play. Well, we're getting lucky still, but I feel like this is a decent play. Now we're kind of running out of safe tiles, so I don't really know what to do at this point. Oh, God. This is bad no matter what, huh? Should I just deal a terminal tile because it's kind of like the best I got right now? I know I could cut this. They're not waiting with a 7-8, but they could be waiting with a 4-5. And they could be waiting with a 7-8 too. I'm dealing with 1 double-sided weight here and 1 double-sided weight here that this could deal into. So I feel like those plays are fine. This is silly. This is like Silly Bones McGee, but I have no other option. Yeah, I don't think I had any other options there. Rylor with Riichi, nothing, one Dora. One Dora. That's not an organic farm-to-table Dora either. They injected that Dora full of GMOs. Bleh. No, I'm just... Okay. Nothing we could really do. Genuinely nothing we could do about that one. At least, I don't think so. South 1, or East 4 deal in. Nothing we could do. I don't know. Maybe there was something that we could have seen, or how we could have played it differently. We'll look back at that one with the engine after this Odyssey feature-length film-length game. Okay, fine. Very fine. What do we want to draw into? A triplet of one of these, right? And then just a 3 of bamboo. We're 2 tiles away from Tenpai right now. Would not say no to another south wind. Kind of goes oingo boingo, being that it's the prevalent wind and it's the Dora. So like when you do like job searches or apartment searches, like, you know, like if this is my advice to myself, even would be to like do it in short bursts and reward yourself lavishly afterwards. And by lavishly, I don't mean like go out and get like a, I don't know, a gold bar or something, but like, you know, get yourself like a nice treat. Get yourself like a croissant or an egg tart or something, like a little something. Play a game that means something to you. It's all very cheesy sounding, no? It sounds very cheesy, but I think it's like, but sometimes cheesy things work. You ever had a pizza? Okay. I don't know why I'm like this. I don't know why, okay? If this is your first video, it's not always like this. It's just today, I don't know. I'm feeling a little silly. Maybe I'm a little off balance from embarrassing myself with my own commentary earlier with the ball stuff. You know what I'm talking. Don't even lie to me. You know what I'm talking about. This is a triple-sided weight here. Not bad. What is my nut draw? My nut draw 2 of characters. I mean, my nut draw is 2 of characters, 3 of characters, 9 of characters. Riichi, triple-sided weight. What I call Riichi with a double pair weight, it's literally Riichi nothing. It's literally Riichi nothing, which I don't appreciate, but it's a pretty low-scoring round anyway, right? Like, all the Dora are gone and 1 red 5 is gone. So it's like the worst that someone can have is 2 red 5s. This is a weirdo chi. Do you have red dragon triplet? How are you gonna make that hand how are you gonna make this hand valid? Maybe this is pure straight in the circle suit somehow? Yeah, you could have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Maybe this is, I don't know. Maybe you're just trying to get into Tenpai before the end of the round. It's a very freaky hand. You don't have Southwind. You don't have green dragon, you don't have white dragon, you don't have red dragon. I have no idea. I have no idea. The reason that we're making note of this is because it is genuinely strange, and like we wanna identify their outs so that we ourselves don't deal into them. I am gonna call Riichi. If they have a half outside hand or a full outside hand, nothing we can do about that. But they don't have any Dora or red 5s, so we're kind of being chilling as a result. 1 of circles looks good here. A lot of circle suit tiles have been thrown this round. 7 of circles if a crossloader is playing a little aggressive style. That could be nice as well. Someone could be playing with their monitor off right now. Someone could be watching a streamer on the second monitor and getting very distracted by their ball-related parlance. Something that could happen. You never know when that might happen to an individual. I realize that dating apps are the same thing as a job search or like an apartment search. You have to do it in short bursts because it's draining. It's like if I were a film director making a movie about my life, every single time I open up the app Hinge, it would go to black and white. You know what I mean? As a symbolic, it would be a big swing. You know what I mean? The theatricality would be very high there. It's a big directorial move. You know, it's not subtle at all. But it would just show that, oh, the joy is draining from him. The joy is draining from him. Yusong, what is so bad? It's not that there's anything like particularly bad. It's just that like I'm trying to do this thing as an adult where I don't like ghost anyone. Especially like I'm not saying I'm a perfect individual, okay? I don't want to hold myself to that standard. I'm not saying that I've never ghosted anyone in the past. I think, what was that line that Jesus said? Find me one person who is innocent and you can't do it. Okay, wait. Jesus quote about no one without sin. They used the quote in Community as well, an episode of the show Community. Jesus famously said, "Let him who is without sin among you be the first to throw a stone at her." Exactly. Everyone has sin in that sense, right? Yeah. That's a lesson from that parable. No, I don't know. I'm not. Look, I'm not. Okay. The point is, I'm trying to like not to like ghost anyone either, especially if you meet up with someone. If you meet up with someone, like there's a little like you know, I feel like you're extra obligated to say something, you know. Now don't get me wrong. There's conversations that die. There's conversations that go nowhere. There's conversations that, you know, aren't fun. But I've realized that I'm putting too much of, I'm putting too much. This is going to sound awful. It's not too much effort, but because you don't want to ever be mean and you do want to be considerate. And I'm still on pervert meta where I ask people questions. Why you call it pervert meta? Because I must be a pervert. Because no one else likes asking questions. No one literally cares about any quality of me. People are content just talking about their own hobbies, and then never. What am I, chopped liver? Okay, it's fine. And again, I have to say this every single time because the internet is one of those places where things can get very misconstrued very quickly. I think I still have it good because in a heteronormative context, I think that dudes are more likely to just talk about themselves ad nauseum forever, never ask you a question. So I think I am still throwing the occasional bone of a question here or there, you know? Oh, brother. But anyway, it is just, I'm folding, by the way. I'm folding to air. This is something freaky about this hand. I see 0 door and 0 red 5s. We're 11 discards deep. I'm not playing. You could not pay me to play this hand. Absolutely not. It's a number that no one can afford. Rylord calls Riichi with the 4 of circles. Pretty spicy. If you don't change your hand, the 4 of circles is still safe. Okay, you literally just changed your hand. What is happening? Wow! White dragon dealing. Those are the heartbreaking dealings. You really can't fault someone for doing that. And it's just one of those horrible moments where you want to uninstall the game. Okay, I mean, third place isn't looking that bad. We still have another dealer seat coming up, no? Yes, we absolutely do. So we're not out of this game wholesale. We're not totally out of it. This hand, I wouldn't say it inspires any joy. I think there was a line there where I literally just discarded the 2 of characters. Oh, I gotta play this normal style. But there was a world where we just forced the half flush in the circle suit because, otherwise this hand isn't gonna win anyways, and we want to force the half flush so that we can keep all of our garbage. Yoastar's making me eat my own words right now, much like I'll be eating carrots and hay this coming Wednesday at 3 p.m. Pacific. In the waiting room, I'll try to create the waiting room so that you won't have to memorize it necessarily. Got it memorized? That's just an Axel reference from Kingdom Hearts. Okay. But I realized that it's just I can't. It's really not making me happy. In fact, it's making me quite sad. And I don't. Oh no, Left Lord, no, don't kill them, Right Lord, no. Speak a little 7,700 for him, but as in speak a little 3,900 for him. No, this is gonna kill them. This is gonna kill third place. Okay, fair, reasonable length video though. Reasonable length video. I genuinely, I don't mean to be morose or anything. I don't mean to Eeyore post on main. But I'm I don't even know what it's like to have my heart. And this is vulnerable and cheesy, but it's my heart is not ever stirred even remotely. I don't know how. I'm starting to think is it impossible? And I know it's not. But I'm starting to lose a little hope, and that's okay. Just because you're feeling like you're losing hope doesn't mean that statistically that's even remotely true. You'd be fine, you know? But it's more my heart isn't fluttering at all. And it just feels it's like a chore, just another thing to do alongside with laundry and laundry and you know, folding your clothes and stuff, vacuuming. And I'm I maybe to try to meet people in real life. I'm not sure. I'm genuinely not sure. And I didn't used to think about dating apps as being the same thing as the highest grade in the lobby, by the way, because I folded. Because genuinely, there was that one hand when we just started folding out the wazoo. I think this was a baller play. I literally cut Eastwind, and then I noped on out of there. Folks, I noped I'm cracked. I gotta put this in the LibreOffice document. It's so good. Oh my God, it's so good. This is such a good moment. This is a delicious moment. But it's like, I didn't used to think of it as like a chore. I was like, oh no, it's fun, Yusong. You can definitely spend more energy on it. It's fun. You occasionally get validated, right? With a swipey swipe or something. Like, it's fun. It's not bad. It's fun. Folks, it's not. And I can't keep like deluding myself anymore. Don't worry, I'm not gonna lose like faith entirely. Not after I bought brown shirt. Not after I refreshed my entire wardrobe by buying brown shirt, which really came out to be gray shirt. You played wonderfully. This is a little too self-aggrandized, but you played wonderfully. Literally, the haters have egg on their face right now. The folding to air strategy has never been more pertinent. Is that how you spell it? Nent. Yeah, that's right. Sound it out, baby. I'm a grown adult, by the way. The folding to air strategy is more pertinent as we see 0 Dora and 1 red 5. If this is not a hand that folds to air, I don't know what is. Like, sometimes you just randomly fold and it's right, because we're 10 discards in. On average in the Jade Room, people get into Tenpai around the 9th to 10th to 11th discard. So it's like, yeah, we got to just get out of here. We got to skedaddle. They gave us a lifeline too with that 2 of circles. Okay, that was awesome. We did deal in, and it was a freaking otoke situation, which is Korean for what to do. You know what I mean? Like, what were we supposed to do here? I'm cutting, this is debatable. 46 to 50, we can split hairs all day and all night. I cut 7 of characters, you're gosh dang right. I'm 1 tile away from Tenpai. I cut 7 of characters, you're gosh dang right. I cut, you wanted me to cut 6 of characters, but it's an 8-point difference. It's very, very close. And then cutting a terminal, I don't even think is that bad. At least we'd never give someone Tanya by doing this, you know? I cut the terminal tile, arguably incorrect. I guess they can never be on a double pair weight of this, but they can be on a double pair weight of this. So we should have maybe evaluated that a little bit. But then, like, they get a win off of the red 5. And then this, they can't, you know. Does it deal into shape with the red 5? I don't know if that's, like, stupid to think about, but it's just a riskier tile. I am HO. So we were right to discard those, but yeah, we just kind of got Giga owned. This is not really that thinkable. Okay, I think there's genuinely nothing that we could have done there. And then was Left Lord just running it down mid? Were they literally just feeding? I don't really know what was happening. I is 69 on the eval bar, by the way. So what happened here? I'm gaming. I cut the 1 of characters. Right Lord calls Riichi. They wanted me to fold. It's 33 to 36 though. So it's like genuinely arguable here. 69%. We're gaming. Did I deal into this? Oh my God, I did deal into it. 3 of the 8s are gone. Okay. Very unlucky, but like sometimes it's gonna happen. Overall, I think we played great. The S grade, I think, is indicative of that. I just gotta see, were you literally running it down or what was happening? No, you're playing your heart out. Oh my God, this is so sad. Like, imagine if Left Lord run Left Lord, or if this player run this player. Then South 3 and South 4 would have been looked so different. This is so gross. This is so gross. The great Riichi. Great chase. I mean, there's nothing wrong with either. Do they want the chase here? They maybe just wanted the discard without the Riichi. Yeah, pure double sequence. Tanya, 1 Dora, which is 3 Han in the dealer seat. But you could go for the 4th Han and just like end the game. Yeah, that's fair. And then South 3, what happened? Like the Riichi gets called. You have the URL in your hand, www. But yeah, you just can't fold. You're 1 tile away from Tenpai. Just cast a wide net and YOLO slam the Riichi. You have to remain in the dealer seat. That's a bummer, because sometimes on the YouTube channel, like you got to do that, and then you look really bad dealing in. But it's like 1 out of every, you're already in such a disadvantageous position. 1 out of 10 times it's actually going to work for you, and you're going to be able to come back. Folks, thanks for joining me. We got a little personal. We got a little parasocial. You son, that's not how, you can't be parasocial to yourself. You know what I'm trying to say, okay? As always, thanks so much for watching. If you want to see more Zhang, you can subscribe. New videos every single day. I stream on Twitch Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 3 p.m. Pacific. I won't be streaming tonight because I'll be traveling this weekend, visiting some bozos in Vancouver. Oh, but I will be live on Lovely Momo's channel. We're gonna do some IRL streaming. So you've definitely seen me collabing with Kate, aka Lovely Momo, my 2D friend and colleague. But if you want to give her a follow on Twitch, I'll also be posting about it on the Discord when we're going live. Horse stream on Wednesday, folks. All of that is going to be in the description, along with our community Discord, our VOD channel, and our Patreon. Patreon's the best way to support me. Thank you so much to each and every person, old heads and new heads alike, for just financially supporting me. Thank you. It means the world to me. Until next time, please take care of yourself and please be kind to yourself. Okay? I'll talk to you soon. Peace.